Welcome again to my YouTube channel, Greg M on the go. Just going over some track and field results here, and this one is the 400-meter indoor at the Melrose Games. And for those of you who run the 400 meters indoor and outdoor, this is a good teaching moment right here how to run the indoors, especially on these 200-meter track. Let's take a look here. Let me just get something started right here. All right.
Seeing some of these competitors, great one to start off with, Donovan Brazier of the US, current world champion over the distance, American junior 800-meter record. He's progressed so much since those junior days, taking that national record into the seniors as well. Just looking down at his personal best, 1:42.34.
Donovan Brazier starting out of blocks, Jenny, things you don't see very often.
But you know what? I think it's important. I think it's important that 800-meter runners test themselves against these 400-meter runners. And I tell you what, there'll be a couple of nervous guys in this field. You don't want to get beat by, I'm going to say, a jogger.
This is a 200-meter
track.
I
don't like that term, a jogger, but my husband always used to say, oh, don't let the joggers beat you, don't let the joggers beat you. And people also say, do you know how to...
And you see, as you can see, it's a 200-meter track. There's a guy there with those legs. I forgot what they call those legs, but there were some controversies one time with saying they have an unfair advantage because I guess this thing got such a spring to it. But of course, you want to get yourself psyched up, relax, take a deep breath, and then get your focus before getting in the blocks. 1 second here, my phone is ringing. So I don't want to be disturbed while I'm trying to go through this. But let me get the volume back up. Kind of commentate on this.
From the US in 5 and Christopher Taylor from Jamaica in 6.
I hear Christopher Taylor's been training very well in Florida.
All right, they get all the blocks they want to get up.
This is,
for the first 100 meters up the stretch. It's a bank track, so you want to use that bank to get that momentum.
Chris, maybe you are right. Taylor looks like he's gone off really well on the outside.
Taylor, my homeboy from Jamaica, he's cutting
curve.
across now the 5 seconds. Now he can go to the inside lanes.
At the front, the clock didn't stop for us, but Christian Taylor.
So if you're the trailing guy and you're following the lead, you want to stay within striking distance. This is Brazier. He's an 800-meter guy working on his speed. He had a bad year last year also. He didn't qualify for his own Olympic team. And you see, he kind of went wide. He won it. It's over that quick. That's legal to do. He probably didn't realize that he drifted a little bit because he's trying to hold on. He was probably getting a little tired. But that's Christopher Taylor from Jamaica, former Calabar High School athlete from Jamaica. Of course, he's tired. The guy's trying to get him to get up. That's the 800-meter Brazier. See what time they did.
As a smile, Hunter Woodall, by the way, in the back of the field, always takes double amputee athletes.
You always want to stay within striking distance.
A good performance from him as well.
That way, when you get ready to drive, you relax right there. But no, it's time to start picking it up.
Brazier was desperate to get past, but
Brazier and the other guy there. He drifted. That probably saved him, a little bit there. He was able to use a little tactic. I mean, you want to run your race fair and square, though.
Well, I'm sure the judges will be fine with that, but you don't come across.
So there's the results.
Christopher Taylor, known as Cubby. People ask me every day, what do I do to look?
What is this here? Commercial jumped in here.
Diet. They usually give me some kind of weird look, and they say, "Oh,
let me get rid of this commercial." Well, I guess the race is over, but That was a 46 split there for the 400 meter.
But like you say, it's
They're
just
coming up on the 800.
processing of what's happening.
But that was 46 seconds for the 400 meter. So definitely, when you run the 400 indoors, you want to get out for the first 100. It's a little different because you have to split up. It's 200, 200. You know, you're running 2 laps of the 200 meter. So because it's a 200 meter track, just to break it down. So it's a little different tactic than you would on the outdoors. But whether it's indoor, outdoors, that first 100 you want to get going, and then you keep that momentum for the second 100, and you relax, but you don't drop off the pace. You keep that pace. You don't want to go all out for the first 100, 150, or the first 200. You know, it's the first 100 that you pick up, but you want to keep a good pace with everybody else. Be aware of the surroundings, who's close to you, and you should know. You should be trained and properly conditioned to know your pace and the pace that you can handle. You know, you should know if this is a 23-second pace, 24-second pace, or, you know, a 22, 21. Because you prepare for that. You know, you run 200 intervals in practice, 300 meter, you know, speed endurance. You get the feel for what the pace is supposed to be like for the longer distances, the longer sprint. So once you do that, you keep the momentum going. You're getting to the second 200 meter. You start to kind of gradually pick it back up. Pay attention to your surroundings. And that last 100, you want to definitely start using your arms, because you will start to feel tired after about that 300 meter mark. So once you get to around that 300 meter mark, and again, you have to use a little bit different tactic because you're on a 200 meter track. So it looks a little different, feels a little different. And use the banks. Because when you come up off them banks, that momentum will thrust you off to the straightaway, but the straightaways are short. So that's what you want to do to get this thing down. Anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to go over that. It didn't really get through the video. Let me see if I can find that video back again, because it's not the way. I want to run that race one more time if I can find it back.
We're already
Yeah, here we go. So let's just watch this again.
Great one to start off with. Donovan Brazier of the US, current world champion over the distance, American junior 800 meter record.
In the blocks.
He's progressed so much.
And that's another thing. You want to make sure you get a good feel in the blocks because you're on the curve.
As well. Just looking down at his personal best, 1:42.34.
Donovan Brazier starting out.
There's a Blade Runner in this race.
Well, do you know what? I think it's important.
Let me
That
check out the
800
Blade
meter
Runner.
runners test themselves against these 400 meter runners. And I tell you what, there'll be a couple of nervous guys in this field. You don't want to get beat by, I'm going to say, a jogger, and I really don't like that term, a jogger, but my husband always used to say, oh, don't let the joggers beat you, don't let the joggers beat you. And people also say, do you know how to start? You're going to have to do an upward start. Well, no, he's going to do a block start, things that you'd love to see. And this is one of the actual stars of athletics as well. Hunter Woodall, Paralympic athlete in the T.
It's amazing how these guys run, you know.
He got a bronze medal in the Paralympics over the 400 meters.
I actually admire them being able to
First amputee ever to compete in the Millrose Games. Jenny Hunter Woodall.
amputee, you know,
Well,
just
he's the first amputee to do several things, Chris. He became the first ever.
they're impressive to run, you know, like that. It just goes to show you put your mind to anything, you can accomplish it. Here they go, they're getting ready to start. Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Applies to you, ladies and gents, whether you're high school or collegiate. Here's a good tactic. I was actually impressed with the 800 meter run. Razor. Anyway, let's watch this. Let me shut up a little bit.
I hear Christopher Taylor's been training very well in Florida.
Well, here we go. This is the ultimate test, isn't it? And Vernon Norwood has started off really, really well there in lane 4. Brazier's taken a little bit of time to get up to speed. And Chris, maybe you are right. Taylor looks like he's gone off really well on the outside lane. What's what's going to happen off the curb. Oh, Taylor just had to watch himself there. He's managed
Taylor
to
did
break
get out good.
at the front. The clock didn't stop for us.
And that's how you have to do it sometimes. Take it out and trust your training.
At 200 metres. Norwood's right on his
Norwood
shoulder.
is on his shoulder. Norwood is trying to stay with him tracking.
Over the last 100 metres, having to come wide, now having to negotiate.
There's
the bend.
Brazier.
Christian Taylor's got the inside. Norwood's got the momentum off that bend. All the way to the finish.
Christopher Taylor went wide.
Norwood.
Probably threw Norwood off a little bit.
And Taylor takes it.
But hey, you can't do that in the outdoor 400 meter, of course. Apparently this is allowed indoors. You know, it's allowed indoors. And again, he probably didn't realize he was drifting. He probably thought he was in lane 1 to give him the benefit of the doubt. But you can use a little tactic. But outdoors, there's no drifting out your lane to get disqualified. So pay attention to that. Let me see what time it was.
Okay, it didn't go so well for him, but Donovan Brazier has a smile. Hunter Woodall, by the way, in the back of the field. It always takes double amputee athletes a bit of time to get moving, but certainly a good performance from him as well. Off the threshold at the back of his Tokyo Paralympic medal.
And I love these sort of shots. Brazier was desperate to get past, but he just found himself on a bend. Norwood had that momentum because he was on the shoulder, and that's really good tactics there from Taylor. You are tired. You're allowed to drift.
All right, what's
down.
the time? I'm waiting for the time, the official
Go
time.
a little bit wider, especially indoors.
Congrats to Christopher Taylor. Good run.
Well, I'm sure the judges will be fine with that. But
there it is. 46.38, 46.45. So that was a good run. Good run. So that's it, ladies and gents. They got out there and ran that 400 meters, and that's how you want to do it indoors. You know, like Christopher Taylor kind of ran over into the lane 2 a little bit, but that's how you get it done. Because you don't want to take a chance and in the outdoor race and run out your lane. I would prefer if he had stayed in his lane. Don't know if Norwood would have catch him or if he would have pulled back to the lead, but just be careful on the outdoors. You can't do that in an outdoor 400 meter sprint. You got to stay in your lane. But that was not a bad opener for Christopher Taylor from Jamaica. He was in the Olympic finals for the 400, so yeah, some potential. Jamaica has not had a good run in the 400 meter sprints. No medals for a long time. So let's hope this young man is going to be the future for Jamaica. Of course, the United States always have 400 meter runners, so we'll see who is going to shine from that. But anyway, that's it for now. And until next time, we'll cover some more sports or figure out what I want to go, take on as far as YouTube. Anyway, guys, take care and have a good one.